Hello, welcome back to A Day Full of Budgets. This video is my cash stuffing for week 3 of October. I hope you're all well and had a good Monday. I'm really hoping this is going to go up on Monday. I'm actually recording on Sunday evening, so I'm just trying to get it in before the light disappears to get ahead of myself for the week. That's the plan. So we have got £785 to stuff. Not all of it's in cash. So I've got 210 in cash and £575 that I will use placeholders for. I do a hybrid cash budgeting system. So I do I have a Chase account that has different pots in for different categories, very much the same as for cash stuffing, but instead of using it in cash, I just make sure that I take the money from those Chase pots. So let's count the cash that we've got. Let's try it like this. So actually, I'm going to try it with the notes this way to see if it's any easier to count. So we've got 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 91, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 95, 2, 25, 210. Was that what it said? I think so. So I went to the cash machine and it literally chucked out all £10 notes at me. So I did swap out a few fives just to go into our envelopes. So let me find those. Right, here we go. So these are the cash envelopes that take a majority of the cash and they go in my purse for my weekly spending. And then I have a few categories in my binders which I also put cash into. So let's get started. So food will get its usual money into the digital pot, but I do have £15 that goes in for cash. This is just for any little top-up shop that we might need. I generally try not to spend this, and I pretty much put it into challenges every week, but yeah, that's fine. Family fun this week is not getting anything in cash. It usually does. We get £25 a week, but I should still have £80 in here, and we haven't spent this for quite a few weeks. So 20, 40, 60, 70, 75, 80. Yeah, so I am putting £25 digitally this week. We want to do a few cinema trips in November, so I think I'll start putting some of it digitally, and then I can buy the tickets online, especially for when films that kind of first come out, and then we can use that to go to the shops and get our treats. Time for Us is going to get £10. I haven't got these in the usual order either because I didn't sort them out. So My Self-Care, I'm going to get £10 in the bank, £5 in cash. I've worked out that if I put £10 into the bank and don't spend any of it, I'll have enough money for the big budgeting meetup tickets sale when they go on, and get my eyebrows done. And then I've got £20 in there just to spend on whatever I should like. Health and Beauty is going to be digital this week, just because my daughter's got a large skincare order to place. Well, it's not just for her, it's for the boys as well. And then I've got £10 for miscellaneous. Again, try not to spend it, but you know, when the boys need batteries or things like that, I can use it. So that is our envelope. So I'm going to put those out of the way. Okay. So I've got £15 for my husband, so I'm going to move that out of the way. And I have got £25 for tech, which I still have not moved. Really need to remember to do that. So our tech fund, I'm now saving in cash. So I'm using the Cinderella cash tracker from Grounded Budgets. And I'm going to do this 25. Sorry, I haven't got my glasses on. So let's add that in. So we have got 20, 40, 50, 60, 75. Yeah. And I need to move it into another. I need to have a little bit of a rejig of my binders, to be honest, and put this in there. but for now, that's where it is. So we're going to put some money into Christmas. Let's just check we've got the right money left. So 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70 is going into Christmas, and then 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, perfect, is going into annuals. So it's annoying it's not come in 20s, to be honest, but never mind. So, oh, I need to find a calculator. Here we go. I will use this one. And I need my purple. Is this the right purple? Because I've got a few purples on the go. I think so. So we've got £70 to go into the 2024 challenge, which is for our Christmas. And I am looking at keep your suggestions for savings challenges for Christmas, like Christmas savings challenges, because I want to do like a Christmas binder for next year, because this is just not Christmassy enough. So we're going to take off, what have we got? Let's take off 34, because that's the next highest. So minus 34, so 36. I don't know if we've got any 30. Have I got a 3? No? Oh man. Okay, hold on. I need to do some mathing. If we do 28 and 8, that works, isn't it? 28, yes, 28 and 8. Ooh, that was good for on the spot mental maths. Oh, and that is really bad colouring. I can't know everything, can I? Right, there we go. That's coming along nicely. So let's add that in. So we now have 900 in the bank, 950, 1000, and 20, 40, 60, 80, 90, 1100, and 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 1154. Perfect. So I have got a plan for this, and it should hopefully be done by the end of November. Although I do need to start actually Christmas shopping, but that's fine. Again, I need to get one of those like spent placeholders. Yeah. Although I'm on a bit of an Etsy ban, so I might need to make some. So let's do the last 60 in cash in here, and then I can get on with the placeholders. So made a bit of a boo-boo last week, didn't I? And I hadn't noted that I could have finished this with £5 more. So I'm going to finish ice cream for savings, and I'm going to put the £5 in. So I'm going to take 10 out, pop. No, I'm going to take 5 out and put 10 in. Did I say 10 or 5? I don't know. Can't remember. So we've got 20, 40, 60, 80, and 90. And then that is, oops, sorry, loud. Get my pen out. That is that £90 done. So I will reallocate that into the envelopes. Right, so we've got an odd 15, an odd 5. So I'm going to put that into here. So if we do 7, 3 is 10, and then that 5 is 15. Let's do that. Right. So we'll take 10 and 5 out. So all of these challenges feed into my annual sinking funds. So 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 85, and 90. So this Seize the Day is from Dingley Designs. We're going to put £20 into the VHS, so 10 and 20. And then hopefully next week we might be able to finish this. So we've got 20, 40, 50, 60, and 70. That's from So's Budgeting Live. Love that. Look that way. And then I'll find a new challenge out for that for next week. So autumn, we will put the last 20 in. So what shall we do? Let's do a candle because I've got some candles on, and some leaves because they are definitely falling in the trees outside my house. They're not our trees, they are the closest trees, but yeah, they blow into our front door. So 10, 20, 30 and 40. So that is that one. Ooh, I can't open this now. There we go. Right, so what we're going to do is I'm going to find my pen, and we are going to split this. So this challenge is from Budgets with Beth. It's really lovely. And we've got 20, 40, 50, 60, no, 20, 40, 60, 80, 90. So I'll split it and we'll put 50 into one and 40 into another. So because my car insurance is so expensive, what I'm doing is half of every challenge will go into car insurance and the other half will go onto the savings challenge, the sinking fund that we're working on next. Because by the time it comes around to May and I've got to do £1,600, it's going to take me weeks and I'm going to get really bored. So that's what I've decided to do. So I'm going to put £40 into pet insurance. So I'll just turn this 4 into an 8. So we've got 180 in pet insurance now, which is good. So a lot of these are fully funded. So we've fully funded home insurance, chimney sweep, boiler cover, wood is fully funded. Why has that not got a... Did I not put the fully funded placeholders in? Oh, nah, come on. Hold on. That is totally fully funded. I'm not quite sure what I done there. There we go. I'll write on it later. Wood is as well. I'll find another one out. But anyway, they are fully funded. And then we're working, oh, for goodness sake, on pet insurance. So we've got 120, 40, 60 and 80 in pet insurance now. And then what I do at the end of the month is I will put all of this money back to the bank. So we are then working on car insurance as well. So we will put the other £50. So I'm always going to put the higher amount into car insurance if it's not an even split. So we have got 50, 70, 80, 120 and 30. So 130 in car insurance, which is just going to take an age to do. So let's rub this 8 out. So the end I use on one of these Faber-Castell pens. I don't actually tend to use the pen, I just use it for the rubber. So what did I say, 130? There we go. It's a good start, it's a good start. Yeah. This seems to be working the best for me, doing these savings challenges rather than just adding to this every week like I do with all the others. So there we go. That's all of the cash. So we're going to whiz through the placeholders now. So let's just get rid of that. Remove the pens and bring in my tray of placeholders. Right, food. If you've watched my last video, you'll hear all about our overspending for last week's food. So we're actually putting in £180, and that is to recoup the £62 that we overspent from last week. So technically I've only got £118, but I am going to use the £10 from my Jam Donut cashback app. So if you don't know about it, if you're going to do some shopping, you essentially buy gift cards from the shop, and from doing that you get cashback. And then your cashback builds up and you can cash out and get a voucher for any shop of your choice. Well, the shops that are in the list anyway. I think it's about 140 odd shops. So yeah, so if there's a link in my description if you set up an account using it, I think you get £3 when you first use it. So you have to use it. And then you can cash out at 10. So when you've earned £10 in cash back, and then I'll get something. I don't know what that something is. I need to have a look. So yeah, so if you fancy using that. So this week I cashed out £10, and that's because last week I bought some Christmas bits. So I'm using the cash back to do my Christmas, for my Christmas shopping, food shopping. So yeah, so technically we're going to have £128 for food shopping this week. Now, I don't have any 100 placeholders right now, so I've got a paper one that I haven't laminated yet. So I'm going to put that in. It hasn't even been cut, so I'm just going to put that in here. I'm not going to put the extra 10 for the gift card that I've got, just in case I don't use it. And then it can just be saved for Christmas. So fuel is getting its usual 20, well, usual for this month. It seems to be working okay, so we shouldn't need to use that this week. Family Fun is actually getting digital money. So, oh no, I'm out of 20s as well. Oh, yeah, we'll use 2 10s. So we'll put 25 in here. We've got plenty in cash. We are not spending it at the moment. We tend to just do stuff at home. I've got 2 teenage boys who are studying for GCSEs and A-levels. So, you know, most of their weekends is taken up doing their non-assessment projects and stuff. So, you know, we go out for walks and things like that. So they're fine. My self-care is going to get another £10 in the bank. So, ooh, I've got 20s now actually. So that gives me 50, which is great. Time for us was in cash. School is getting 15, so that takes us up to 50. What have I got in here? 35. Yeah, so just 50. Sorry, I've actually got 37 in there, and I've got 52 now. So I was like, did I use the extra or not? No, I didn't. So, oh, hold on. I'm getting myself in a muddle. Bear with me a second, because these are all out of order. So I've got a little toast rack, a nice little yellow toast rack that houses my placeholders. Right, so we've got £50 back in school. Clothes is going to get 20, so we've got 30, and we... Hold on. Yes, no, I am right. Yeah, so we've got 30, I'm adding 20, and we've now got 50 back in clothes. And I'm sure as the cold weather comes, the kids are going to need bits and bobs. So health is going to get some digital monies. So I'm going to turn that 5 into 20. So I'm adding 15 in there. So that's good. Home is getting 50. So we've got 335. So I'm just going to add a 50 placeholder. So that makes it 385. And I think the credit card for my son's bed is due next week. So I'll stuff next week and unstuff in probably the same week. So kids has got 50 and I'm adding 30. So I'll just add those in there. Clubs is getting 60. So 15 and 10. So saving up for the next batch of fees. School food is getting 20. So that's 120 in there now. Pets is getting £10 this week. So that makes it 55. So I'll take those 20s out, swap it for a 50. There we go. So we've got a cat and a dog, if you don't already know. Bus passes is not getting anything. Tech I've done in cash. Glasses is fully funded. The car maintenance fund, so it's for both cars, not just the little car now, is going to get its usual 30. So I put £30 in here every week. So this covers the small cars, MOT, tax, servicing, And then we've got some bits on the electric car that we need. So we need a spare tyre because we used it because we had our horrific puncture earlier on in the year. And we've got a chip in the back bumper where somebody has bashed it. So that's really annoying. So yeah, so we need to get all of that sorted. So we're just going to keep ploughing into this as much as we can. So I've got a separate cash savings challenge that I'm doing as well that will feed into this eventually when it's finished. So we've got 450, 70, 80. I'm putting in 30. So we've got 510 now. So let me just get a 500 placeholder. So we've got 510, which is fab. Sorry, I'm just going to put these back. So we need to get a quote for the dent in the back of the car, and I'm not sure how much the tyre thing is. I think my husband said it was about $250, which is why I done the car alarm savings challenge, which we're quite a good way through now actually, which is good. Cheer travel is, oh no, not getting anything this week. Okay, that's fine. It's got a bit dark, hasn't it? Sorry if the lighting's changed. I didn't quite start this early enough because I was busy cooking tea. So dinner is in the oven as we speak for Sunday dinner, not Monday dinner, because I'm recording this on Sunday. So I'm just going to look down my list. Oh, emergency. So let's put in here. So nothing else going into holidays in this video. Holidays will be stuffed in my next video, which is for all of my savings challenges, because holiday is a cash savings challenge now. So I'm just going to add £10 into this. So we add £10 every week, 420, 40, so that now becomes 50. Our washing machine still is beeping at us every time it comes to the end of a cycle. I still haven't looked into what washing machine I need to get, but I am going to end up having to use my emergency fund for it. Recommendations in the comments below, please. Nothing in any of them. Work. I have not put into work. So we're going to put £60 into tax. So we have got 550, 70 and 90. So that takes us to, let me see if I can find a 600. That should take us, she says, to 650. Am I putting 60 in? Yes. So let's take that. So just because I'm doubting my maths, yes, 650, that is right. Do you do that? I do that all the time. I'm like, I know it's right. I absolutely know it's right, but then I talk myself out of it being right. So 650 is into tax. Now I have to save separately for tax because I am employed and self-employed. So I do the same job for both, but I have private clients and I work for a charity in my employed status. So yeah, so that's why I have to do that. Oh, I tell you one thing is going to get something, but it's actually digital and not cash, which I normally do, is family annuals. I'm putting £20 into other gifting, and the reason I'm doing it, why am I doing it digitally? Because I'm sending vouchers, which I could buy in cash, but I don't have the cash with me now, so I'm just going to put that in there. So yeah, they're just some vouchers that I need to send. And apparently I'm doing it digitally this time, but okay, that's fine. That's what it says on my sheet, so that's what we're going with. And that's it. That is everything stuffed for the week. I hope you all have a fantastic rest of your week. Please give the video a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you in my next video, which is my cash stuffing into all of my savings challenges. So until then, I'll see you soon. Bye.